Hello students, welcome to EduHub. In the previous two videos, we have learnt the four forms of present tense and the four forms of past tense. Now in this video, we are going to learn the four forms of future tense. Now let us see what are the four forms of future tense. The four forms of future tense are simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect continuous tense. Now let us get on with simple future tense. The simple future tense is used to talk about things which we cannot control. It expresses the future as a fact. Now let us understand this with the help of some examples. He shall be 25 next Saturday. It will be Holi in a week. We will know our exam results in August. So I hope you all understood these examples, children. In these examples, you observe that the future tense is used. We also use simple future tense to talk about what we think or believe will happen in the future. Let us try and understand this with the help of some examples. I think India will win the match. I'm sure Pratham will get first class. So in all these examples, you observe that simple future tense is used. We often use simple future tense with I think and I am sure. We also say I expect, I believe, probably, etc. in simple future tense. We can use the simple future tense when we decide to do something at the time of speaking. Let us understand this with the help of some examples. It is raining. I will take an umbrella. Mr. Shashank is very busy at the moment. All right, I'll wait. So in these examples, you see that we decided to do something at the time of speaking. It is interesting to note that if the action is already decided upon and preparations have been made, we should use the going to form, not the simple future tense. The simple future tense is used for an instant decision. Let us see some examples. Have you decided what to do? Yes, I'm going to resign the job. Why do you want to sell your motorbike? I'm going to buy a car. So in these two examples, you see that the simple future tense is not used. Instead, going to is used. We also use the going to form to talk about what seems likely or certain. When there is something in the present which tells us about the future. Now let us understand this with the help of some examples. It is going to rain. Look at those clouds. The boat is full of water. It is going to sink. She is going to have dinner. Now let us see another case where going to is used. The going to form may also express an action which is on the point of happening. Now let us understand this case with the help of some examples. Let's get into the bus. It's going to leave. Look, the cracker is going to explode. Now let us see how be about to is used in place of future tense. Be about to can be used for immediate future. Now let us understand this with the help of some examples. Let's get into the train. It's about to leave. Don't go out now. We are about to have lunch. Now let us get on with future continuous tense. We use the future continuous tense to talk about actions which will be in progress at the time in the future. Now let us understand this with the help of examples. Number 1. I suppose it will be raining when we start. 2. This time tomorrow I will be sitting on the beach in Chennai. Now let us see a different case. We also use future continuous tense to talk about actions in the future which are already planned or which are expected to happen in the daily walks of life. Now let us understand this with the help of some examples. Number 1. I will be staying here till Monday. 2. She will be meeting us next month. 3. The mechanic will be coming soon. Now let us see, students, how this be-to is used for official plans and arrangements with the help of some examples. Number 1. The Prime Minister is to visit America next month. 2. The conference is to discuss nuclear tests. Students, you remember that the other forms of be are, is, am, were. Now in these two examples mentioned here, is used in place of be, which is its other form. Be-to is used in a formal style, often in news reports. Be is always left out in headlines. For example, Prime Minister to visit America. Now let us learn future perfect tense. Future perfect tense is used to talk about actions that will be completed by a certain future time. Now let us understand this with the help of examples. Number 1. I shall have written my journal by then. 2. He will have left before you go to see him. 3. By the end of the year, I will have worked here for 10 years. So students, you observe in all these three examples, the actions that will be completed by a certain future time are talked about. Now let us learn future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense is used for actions which will be in progress over a period of time that will end in the future. Remember students, this tense is not very common. The formula to use future perfect tense is that shall have been or will have been plus the ing form of the verb. Let us understand in a better way with the help of some examples. Number 1. By next March, we shall have been living here for 10 years. 2. I will have been teaching for 20 years next July. So students, I hope you all enjoyed learning the three types of tenses. Stay tuned for more interesting updates and thank you so much for watching my video.